Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Barakatul Minallah. I will present about my research with the title is Institution to Improve Farmers' Resilience in Facing Climate Change. And my team is me, Barakatul Minallah, and Mrs. Neni Widayaningsi. And the third one is Mrs. Oke Setiarso. The background of our research that as we know that climate change already happened in all over the world, that indicator by the increasing of the temperature and the increasing of the increasing of the uh, frequency of the extreme weather, and that make causes flood, droughts, and the spread of agricultural pests and weeds, and increases the ability of pests to survive and decreases access to food. And one of the area that had an impact of the climate change is Banyumas Regency, because Banyumas Regency, based on the previous research, that Banyumas Regency is one of the flood-prone areas that prone to drought and has the potential to be attacked by pests. And based on the previous research also, that climate change causes farming to be vulnerable to failure. And area will, based on Ruminta 2016, that an area will experience high vulnerability if it has high level of exposure and sensitivity, but has a low level of adaptive capacity. And adaptation capacity is closely related to resource ownership and the ability of institution to deal with the impact of climate change. As we know that adaptation is really important to overcome climate change, the impact of the climate change. And adaptation capacity will encourage resilience, and resilience can be increased through the institutional strengthening. And strong institution will boost farmers' opportunity for success by improving farm performance through planning and coordination. Based on Speranza, Weisman, and Rees, that they have 4 indicators to determine institutional capacity, or at the farmer level, name is self-organization. The first one is institution refers to the norms and rules in society. And the second one is collaboration and networking. If a farmer have collaborate with other farmers or collaborate with other groups and they have a networking, it will increasing their opportunity to overcome the climate change, because they have increasing of uh, their capacity to overcome the climate change. The third one is network structure. The fourth one, dependence on resources. If a farmer have own resources, it will easy for farmers to make adaptation to overcome the climate change. And the importance of adaptation capacity is to minimize the impact of climate change, and is closely related to resilience. So to improve farmer resilience needed to strengthening the institutional to support access to resources. And this study aims to identify conditions for self-organization at the farmer level, analyze indicators that are strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. The data and methodology are research done in Banyumas Regency with the unit of analysis is rice farmers, and the target population based on fertility level, based on land type and rainfall, and affected by climate change is in Kamranjen district and Sumbang district. And we have a 103 sample. And data analysis technique, we use SWOT analysis to determine the condition of self-organization of farmers. The result of the research is we got four strengths and the two weakness. The first one of the strength, young farmer, and agriculture as the main livelihood. And the third one, farmers have a social capital to support farming, and farmers have the resources to support farming. And farmers have two weakness. The first one, they have a low level of education, and they have a family income that below district minimum wage. And based on research, we have two opportunity and three threat. On opportunity, the first one, farmers having a network to strengthen their farming business. And the second one, they have an easy access to have to get production factor. And the threat that farmers has to come. The first one is the absence of norms in the community to regulate land and water use, as well as local wisdom to support farming. And the second one, existing institutions in the community that do not support farming optimally. And the third one, average production per hectare below the national average. Based on the research, we have the conclusion that internal factors are in average condition and external factors are in high condition. And the implication of this research that we have to strengthen the internal factor by utilizing social capital owned by farmers, and how to strengthening external factor by encourage institutional capacity to support farmers in dealing with climate change. That what I can present in my research. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.